Ooh, good morning, YouTube fam, and welcome to another episode of Roselle Simpson TV Fishing That. We got it right. All right, fam, we are literally testing the water this morning. Most of the time when somebody tell you they're testing the water, they're being figurative, but we're literally testing the water. It's raining, it's cold. This video, I'm here at Sam Houston State Park. This video is continually testing the back of the truck. We're gonna turn the heater on. We're gonna grab a worm, put it on the hook, walk over here to the boat launch, cast in and see if maybe something bites. If not, we may do another location. We may wait this rain out, but we do not want to get sick this winter. So we're gonna talk about my layers. Uh-oh, that was just a car. We're gonna talk about my layers, how I'm dressed. We're gonna continue to test the truck for warmth and all of that. All right, fam, y'all stay tuned. This might be a good one. All right, fam, first things first, let's get this let's get this heater fired up. Remote slid up there. We're gonna stop by the hardware store on the way home, get some Velcro, the male Velcro, and we're gonna Velcro this thing right here so we always have access to it. So we're gonna hit the power button. We're on P1. I think we're gonna start out on P2, which is a higher setting. We're gonna let that get warmed up. And then when we come back to the truck, we'll lower that down to P1 down. All right, fam, first question out the gate. I think I asked y'all in the last episode, are there gloves out there? First of all, do y'all wear gloves when you're fishing in the wintertime? My concern is gloves get dirty, they get fishy, they get smelly. If they're cloth gloves, they're also going to get wet, which is going to make it even colder in cold, freezing temperatures. So, are there fishing gloves out there? Are there gloves specifically made just for fishing that you can fish with? They're waterproof. You can wash them when you're done fishing. Make sure they don't have a smell. So fam, y'all hook me up. Tell me if they're, the heck is that? Just a piece of wood with a leaf attached. So y'all tell me if there's such a thing as fishing gloves. I'm sure there are. I could look it up, but I prefer to get the answer from y'all from the horse's mouth. Water's going the wrong way. It's about a foot high. Y'all can't even see the freaking the brush that's right over there. So this water is awfully high, awfully high. I got a feeling our results are going to be the same as our last video out at Holbert Park. We caught a few fish, but nothing to write home to mama about. All right, let's see what we're working with, y'all. Oh, do I have my keys? Yes, I have my keys. I don't think I want to be right there. There's a lot of brush right there. I'm fishing by memory, y'all. I know where all the debris is out here. Look how that water's moving. Gonna be hard to catch a fish like that. We have to come back here toward the, what about right there? Anybody lurking right there? I sometimes pick up a bite right here. Man, that rain's starting to pick up. And if Lady Red watches this video, and I'm out here in these conditions, and we just discussed 30 minutes ago about me staying warm and dry, she questioned me even coming. That's what she said. Oh, somebody already put up some Christmas decoration, y'all. Check it out. Merry Christmas. All right, all right, all right. We're going to try not to be a part of that. Even though I think I left a Christmas decoration yesterday, if I remember correctly. One more cast. I think I'm fishing too deep to be fishing right there. There's a lot of debris right in there. Lot of debris. That water's flowing too fast, fam, for these fishing conditions. Let's see. Oh. Man, when I tell y'all it's cold, it is some kind of cold. Whoa. Oh. Man. If there's nobody staying in that cabin right there, I would love to go fish off the back of that dock. Whoa, where you at? Not even a nibble. All right, fam, let's go. Oh, I know I saw one glove in my setup in the back of the truck. I don't know if I have the pair, but fam, your boy gonna need some gloves. We're gonna have to figure it out. All right, what we working with? What are we working with? Is it warm back here yet? It's getting there. I hear you, I feel you. All right, fam. The one glove. Why would I have one and not the other? I wonder is it in that other, I found one glove, y'all, but not the other one. Whew. Which hand is that? It's the right hand. All right. All right, we keep one hand warm. And we handle the fish like we're gonna catch a fish. We'll handle the fish with the other hand. All right, all right, all right. Man, I hate putting out a no fish catching video back to back. Y'all know you're gonna get them occasionally. Even the big boys have moments where they don't catch a lot of fish. Richard Dean, the Fishing Machine, Jay and Cole and Jay. We all, oh, there's some activity out there though, y'all. All right, fam. Let's stay right here. Let's cast up on this stump. Oh, that's gonna be different. Oh, that's gonna be different. Casting with a glove on. Man, everything's gonna be different with a glove on. All right, I may have to answer my own question. I may have to cast, handle the fish, and then put the glove on later. I don't want to do that. Fam, I think if you're gonna pick up a fish in these conditions, I keep moving further and further. But I think if you're gonna catch a fish, ooh, man, this might be a future place to sneak out here. What are all these freaking, are those rabbit pellets? I think there might be rabbits. This might be a good place though, fam, to sneak out here. This is the little side pond. I always believe there's bass in here. Hell, there's an opening right there. There's a lot of those lily pads and stuff up in there though, fam. But I believe there's fish lurking up in here. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't realize there was a path back here. Now, this is also prime. It looks like a good place for a gator to hang out as well. It's probably a little deep, y'all think? Might have to lose the glove. I can't feel nothing. I can't feel it. That's gotten me a couple of kids. Bam, this little spot has potential. Sneak the saw over here, cut down some of these limbs, move them out of the way. Give me a good place to cast right here. Oh yeah. Got a lot of potential, fam. All right, all right, all right. Did I see movement? Fam. I told y'all, what is that, a baby bass? I told you, oh, I wouldn't. I had the camera pointed up. Y'all probably didn't even catch all that. But fam, we got our first victim. The tiniest bass I've ever seen. But we got him. Fam, can y'all believe that? Check that aquarium-sized bass. Who knew? I told y'all, there's fish up in here, y'all. Yeah, boy, hold on, let me take care of, it's too deep. Can I move that split shot down just a little bit without breaking that line? I think this is only like 6 pound, 4 pound test. All right, let's go ahead and lose the glove for the moment. We'll use the glove when we're in transit, y'all, when we're moving back and forth. Put it right in there. I apologize, I don't think I had y'all looking at the action when I caught that little bass. But I like it. We're gonna get hung up in here, no doubt. It's all part of the game. Bam, you clear this all out. Get that limb right there. Get that all cleared out. Clear it up a little bit. Sit your bucket or your ice chest right back up in here. Bam, you got cover in the summertime. Oh, nice little cubby hole. Nice little cubby hole. Ooh, nice welding truck. Is that a welding truck? Is that a camping setup? Damn, check that out. Those look like ice chests, roto packs. Oh, nice camping setup, homie. Man, I respect that. I love it. Love when people getting back to nature. All right, little predator bass. All right, got the skunk out of there early, y'all. See, what I would like to be able to cast right over there by that tree. I'm telling y'all, this has a lot of potential. Get rid of that. No matter how juicy the worm looks, fam, they are not gonna bite if you got obstruction in the way. I don't know what it is. They're picky eaters. Real picky. That's all fish. And let me stand over here. All right. Man, you run an artificial through there, and I believe it, because somebody had to make that little bass. Somebody had to be getting the groove on. Man, we got another little bite. Somebody in here making babies. There's some big bass in here making little bass. Bam, if I get a decent bite, whoa, I told y'all, I told you, they're in here. Everybody, even the workers are telling me, last time I was here, oh, there's no fish in there. They may not be big ones. Oh, he swallowed, he hungry. God darn it. I didn't bring anything with me, fam. Gonna be an injured fish. All right. Fish number 2, fam. We've been here 10 minutes. I told y'all this look fishy. Like I said, they may not be huge, but they're in here. This is something there. I don't see any trash or debris. It does look like a little trail, but I don't think many people have been up in here fishing, y'all. They passed this up. And I bet you a big bass is in here. I bet a big bass made that little bass. I almost believe that's how it works. Big Rosie makes little Rosies. Now see, my hand is moist. I gotta get that towel. I gotta get y'all that gear. We gotta get us that gear. Get us some towels with maybe the carabiner on it that hooks to your belt loop. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some merch. Merchant price. Hopefully we can find somebody that's reasonably priced, that won't break the bank. Y'all can order directly from them, cut out the middleman, get it shipped to you within 3 to 7 business days. And y'all can be wearing your barbecue apron or using your towel or whatever. I almost messed that up. That's what I'm talking about. We got to get rid of that overhead. Get rid of that overhang. All right, fam, we're going to pull, let's say, man, a nice number would be 5. If we could pull 5 out of here, then we would go on to our original destination. I tell you what, let's give it 10 more minutes. Come on, Ro. Come on, buddy. You can do better. You make the same mistake twice. They call that, ignorant. Because I expected a different result. I did the same thing twice, and I expected a different result. So, with that being said, yeah, your boy got some issues. Some issues. I'm telling you, fam, I believe this is loaded. May not be some big hammer knockers, but if your boy was hungry, there's enough to make a bag of potato chips. We're gonna do that one day. We're gonna do a chat. We're gonna catch whatever size fish, and we're gonna fry them up, and we're gonna call it making a bag of fried potato chips. Oh, we hung up. Ooh, I wish that was a fish. Felt good. There's enough worm on there. Man, can you imagine pulling a Barbie Garland through here? I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Using that Louisiana Cajun batter. Come on. Put a little ring on it. Put a little engagement ring on it, girl. Come on. You never ever know till you try. You had it. Like I told you, there's a lot of vegetation in here. But boy, the potential. Now we can go all the way, we can walk around and fish this thing on the other side, but I believe this is where they're hanging out at. All right, fam, let's go to our, we said we we're gonna try to catch a couple more, probably giving it 5 minutes. But let's go to our original destination. Research has shown they like, what is it called, like motion? Is that a fish or am I hung up? They like motion, they like noise. A lot of people go, don't make noise. But there's a contraption out there where these guys are building like an ammo box. And there's a hammer in the ammo box with a rotating motor that's causing this constant click, 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 click in the bottom of a boat or on a deck. And supposedly the fish think that is a distress fish or there's action happening in that area and they're coming to see what's going on, or their friends and family in the middle of a feeding frenzy. So they're coming to see what's going on and they're setting their hook on them. And research has shown that it works. So I don't know, fam. All these years everybody said, oh, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. And now we're hearing that a hammer knocker is where it's at. All right, somebody was down there munching and lunching. I got a feeling we might have a cold winter down here this winter. I know y'all are looking to your boy to get y'all some good content while y'all are locked down up there in Ohio and Michigan and the Great Lakes and Tennessee and Virginia. But I don't know. Big Daddy might be struggling on his own. You know what? Is this slippery? Not too bad, but I'm not going down there on that ledge, I guarantee you. I wind up somewhere I don't want to be. Then sometimes when I'm editing, I hope by now we weeded out all the people who don't like the fact that I talk during the video so I can carry on my own right. But anyway, sometimes when I'm editing, I hear myself breathing and I'm going, people are going to think I'm sick or something. And even Lady Red has mentioned it. The reason my breathing sounds so, and I've heard it on other YouTubers, people, especially big guys like myself, like Tug Trash and people like that. But we are, when we're moving through the woods and moving around, well, there's some breathing happening. But remember, I have a GoPro right underneath my lips and a microphone on the GoPro. So everything is like enhanced. So when y'all hear me breathing heavy, some of it is exertion, I'm not gonna lie, but some of it is just the fact that I got a GoPro attached that's 3 inches from my mouth. So those of you who are concerned about my medical condition, I appreciate you. But don't worry, Big Daddy knows when Big Daddy needs to go see a doctor, a respiratory therapist, a respiratory specialist. All right, I was having more fun over there in the little pond. I thought there might be somebody hanging out right here. You know what, I wonder how deep this is. Let's go a little deeper. Can't wait to get back to the truck to see how warm it is. And warm up my hands, that freaking heater. I believe when we get sick, it's through our head and our feet. And I believe if we can keep our head and feet warm, our hands too, but not as much as our head and our feet. And I believe if you can keep those warm, you can stay well, relatively. And right now I have on 5 layers up top. I got on a tank top, t-shirt, a thermal shirt, then 2 more shirts and this vest I have on. The reason I wear the vest is I want my arms to be free to cast. So they're covered. There's 2 layers, 2 long layers on my arms, but then 5 layers on my chest cavity. So I think we're well covered. Don't forget what you're doing, Rosie. I'm gonna walk down there and yeah, don't do it. Whew. All right, man. This part of the video is y'all might hear that heavy breathing kick in. It ain't just the camera. Some of it's that fat, them lungs, all of that. Woo. Not exactly where we want it to be. Be a little bit further out. I would assume they'd be right at the base of that freaking tree. All right, let's not get hung up on that tree. When by hung up, I mean let's not focus only on that tree. Let's go over here. There's another tree in closer. I just would believe they would be at the base of that cypress. All right, let's give this cypress a shot. All right. Let's see, can we drop it right in there? Man, when I came here this morning, this was not even on my radar. This was not my master plan, fishing this little pond here. Fam, was somebody sitting there with it in their mouth? Whoa, fam, fam. That is a freaking keeper. I told y'all. He was sitting there with it in his freaking mouth. I don't have no way to keep him, but he swallowed it. Whoa. You know what? You're gonna sit here and behave until we head back to the truck. You're gonna be breakfast. I knew it, but evidently, that's too deep. Fam, you never ever know. You never know where they are. Man, I got ready to reel in. I'm like, okay, I'm stuck on a piece of grass. And he was sitting there with just going to town. All right, can history repeat itself? Were you the only one? You'll never find another fish like mine, one who loves you like I do. All right, let's go. There's a nice clearing right behind that tree. Hey, that'll work. Not exactly what I was aiming for, but oh yeah, they're in there. They are in there. Let him eat, Rosie. Let him eat. Whoa, that was wow. I don't know what that cast was. I'm glad that I didn't have the camera set up behind me, because that looked all kind of sick. I felt the cast look sick. I did a hop and a skip and all of that. I think somebody got us, huh? Ooh, nice fight, baby. Nice, appreciate you. Not quite a keeper, but they are, man, they are chowing down on this thing. Bam. I hate to, ooh, look at the strength on that thing. Bam, I hate to leave these things bleeding. How close can I park the truck? I can't up here. There's no parking. Man, he's probably not gonna make it. Nope. Man, he's tiny though. I guess let Mother Nature take its course. Wow. All right. No rag Rosie. Bam. Never, ever, ever, ever underestimate these little ponds. Oh, somebody just made some movement. It might be a turtle. This is fun. Ah, this is fun. Yes. All right, let's see if somebody will pick it up. I need to add a little more weight so I can get a little bit further out there. I'm almost scared to walk up here, fam. And we can get a little bit closer. There we go. Stay with it, stay with it. Ski resort at the old Rosie Ski Resort. Come on in here. The water's warm. Actually, it's not. It's cold as hell. Bam, check him out. Check him out. Check him out. Boom. All right, all right, all right. Do we have enough for the old ABC? ABC is easy as 1, 2, 3. Let's put a, should we put a fresh worm on? Yeah, let's put a fresh, lively worm on. I see, I'm coming to get you in a few seconds. Let's get one more. Y'all know something I've never done? I know it, I'm relatively new to the game. I say that, I've been fishing for quite a few years now, but I've never used a stringer. I see it all the time on YouTube. People like Jay and Cole and Jay, and people like that. I'm not sure I've ever seen Richard Gene the Fishing Machine use one, but use a stringer in order to keep their fish fresh. And they would just throw it out there in the water and keep it fresh. But like I said, in this cold, I don't think we got that to worry about. I think right there, and maybe somebody just swimming around, felt the vibration of that bobber hit the water, come over to check it out. They smell that fresh worm and they go, free lunch program. I'm in the grease. All right, fam. I am asking for double pneumonia. Let's get out of here and get back to the truck. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna be doing some videos too, fam, on like cooking techniques, light breading versus heavy breading. Cause I cooked some fish yesterday, didn't record, me and my mother-in-law, and I lightly breaded, and I used some seafood. I used Cajun batter with some crab balls sprinkled in for my seasoning. And you talk about delicious. That crab ball is salty, but it gives you just the right kick, y'all. Amazing. All right, all right, all right. Whew. Whew. How we feeling, y'all? Fantastic. And by fan, I do mean fan. All right, fam. Whew. Let's get this back down. Oh, let's get the pole in here. Get this back down so we can keep this heat trapped in there. All right, fam, let's go.